What's the deal with my people? What's happening? Where the dogs at? You hear me? What's up? What's up, board buddies? Board buddies, what's the deal? What is the deal? We back, y'all. Woo! Almost. Hey, I'm still alive. I'm so happy to be here today. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hold on, let's get IG up in here. Hey, board buddies. Where you been, board buddies? Woo, I'm so happy to be here. Oh, I'm fresh out the hospital, y'all. Fresh out, just got back. I didn't know if I was going to make it back, but I made it. Wait a minute, board buddies. Hey, I'm coming in hot. I'm giving it to you raw. I'm giving it to you straight, not late. What's up, board buddies? It's Tuesday, raw food day. Hold on, let me get my microphones on. Hold on, board buddies. We got something to talk about because I'm fresh out the hospital. I got to tell y'all something. I almost lost it. I almost didn't make it, but I made it, and I'm back. And the first thing that I do is I come to see you, board buddies. I'm back. I made it, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm telling you something. It's not by chance. It's by design. We're not taking no chances, nothing for granted. It's not by chance, y'all. And we don't get that many chances. What's up? Talk to me, board buddies. I got to tell y'all something because I seen something today. Soon as I get back online, first time I'm back online, I jump on the internet, and before I could even get started, I get my mind blown. I got to address it. I got to talk about it. All right. Yeah, I have been very well rested. I'm very well rested. I'm charged up. I'm back in Boerboels mode. Full-fledged Boerboels. Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me? I didn't even know if you can hear me. What's up, board buddies? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back again. I'm back. I just got out the hospital. The Boerboels man, they had me in the clinic. First time I ever been in a hospital overnight. I just got out of 5 days. Listen, board buddies, take care of yourself. Health is wealth. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Put your health as a priority. Your mental health, it's got to be a priority. Don't let people stress you out. If it stress you out, walk away. Listen, y'all, I be turned up all the time. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I'm going to tell y'all a secret. One of my sources of energy is sea moss. Y'all heard of sea moss before. I was told a long time ago that it's impossible to overdose on sea moss. First of all, let me tell y'all, the sea moss makes me feel so good. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel energy. It makes me feel alive. Soon as I take some, it makes me feel good. So I don't take the normal amount. I've been taking like half of a cup. And I've been doing this for like some years. Finally catches up to me. It messes up my thyroid. My thyroid, because when I was a little boy, we didn't have chicken pox vaccine. When I was a boy, I sound like an old man saying that too. Hold on, let me get my headphones, make sure I can hear it. Board buddies, I'm telling you, I got something important to talk about. Here we go. Board buddies, listen. It's real. I got to tell y'all something that's very important before I go too far. Before I go too far, I gotta get this off my chest because I gotta tell y'all this. It might save somebody's life. Hello. All right. Board buddies, listen. I take the sea moss every day because it makes me feel good and it makes me have sharp mind and a sharp. I don't have to have food that much, so I could have a lot of energy and I'm strong and I can take care of myself and my business. But it's got consequences. So if you don't know what sea moss, it grows off the rocks. I've been taking this sea moss for 5 years. And I'm what's going on, 19? So I overdosed on the sea moss. It affected my thyroid. I had ran into this lady. She told me, this 80-year-old lady, I was doing a pop-up shop. She was like, you taking too much sea moss. You taking too much sea moss. And I was like, no, I was told it was impossible. And then I was taking all this sea moss. I'm taking all the sea moss. The sea moss makes my thyroid go crazy. And then I got the shingles. And then I got the Boerboels shingles. I didn't get the regular shingles. I got Boerboels shingles. It's different. It's shingles to the max. So I catch the shingles and I still go to work because I'm a working dog. So I still go to work. I take care of my business and go to the job. I was like, I can't go no more. My body shut down. This is what happens to me. I go do this all the time. I go to the max, and then my body says stop. And it shuts my whole body down, and I couldn't go no more. And then I had to take a shower, because that's what I do. I'll be like, well, maybe I just need some water. And I go to the elements. Wind, air. I start taking deep breaths and stuff, and I get some heat, warmth, cold, light, dark. These type of things, they do have healing properties. Silence. So I go get a shower. I say, talking to my mom about it. She's like, oh my God, you got to get yourself together. You don't come over here no more. Get out right now. Get out. Get out, get out. She's seen this thing on my neck because she thinking that it's a flesh-eating disease. She thought that I had a flesh-eating disease. She's, get out right now. Don't touch nothing. She's spraying down, no hug, no love, everything. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm feeling bad. Like I'm feeling like, I don't know what's going on. Like I can't seem to pump myself up no more, how I normally do. And then, so I go to the doctor, and the doctor says, they take me to the emergency. So I get to the emergency, Cleveland Clinic. Hey, we got the best clinic in America. We got the best hospital system in America. I go to Cleveland Clinic. So it's the room is packed of people, full of people. They like, man, you got about 6 hour wait. I hope you're ready. I'm like, I don't care. I'll just go to sleep in the waiting room. So I go to the waiting room. I tell them, what I had to come in here. They think that I got a flesh-eating disease. They tell me, okay, so go sit down in the lobby. Now the lobby is packed with people. And then they call me in the back. When I get in the back, all the doctors and nurses and stuff, they looking at me like, with the wide eyes. And I'm just looking at the people's behavior, and they call me in the back, and then they sit me down, and everybody is handling and touching me like, that they tiptoeing around me and stuff. They take me straight in the back. Long story short, I was down for 5 days, board buddies, overdosed on the sea moss, took too much sea moss. I've been doing it for 5 years. It is about dogs. Here we go. This is just the intro. Now that I had to let everybody know on my fault. I had to let everybody know where was going on with the Boerboels. Man, before we got started, my bad. All right, so let me show y'all what I came in and seen. First of all, let me pull it up. We're going to talk about boundaries. It's very important to do this, to establish boundaries. I pop up on Facebook. I said, well, look, let me catch up on some posts. Let me see what's going on. Soon as I jump on Facebook, hold on, I see, and I don't want to single out the individual because it's not about the individual. This is about the act. All right, board buddies. And I want to give y'all some context. I love my dogs very much. First and foremost, we all do. We all should love our dogs. And I really do love mine. And I mean this with the bottom of my heart. I really love my dogs. And I love my children and I love my people. But the way that we go about expressing ourselves, expressing our love, I don't love my mate the same way that I love my son. I don't love my son the same way that I love my dog. It's just about boundaries. So let me just get to it because I want to use this as a learning example, and I don't think that it is fair to do this without the examples. Like, so first of all, I just want to make that clear. So here it goes right here. All right, I'm gonna pull this up and show everybody what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see. Let me kill the bio. All right, here we go, board buddies. Now I don't want nobody to think that I'm picking on nobody. All right, because that ain't the it's not about the individual. Here we go. All right, y'all check this out. I don't know what you can you see this or not? Here we go. Now, take a good look at this, board buddies. I need to show y'all this. Okay, because it looks really cool. It looks like a lot of love. It looks like a big party. But this can be very, very misleading. All right. And it could be downright dangerous. So and I'm going to explain to you why. It seems all innocent. Man loving his dog, giving the dog loving the man. This looks like best friends forever. First friend, man, best friend, perfect example of a relationship, right? Wrong. To me, this looks dysfunctional. To me, and I don't want to go in too hard because it's not about the individual, but this is about the behavior. The dog is stepping on the person with his paws. All right, let's understand this with dog behavior. If you ever see dogs when they first meet and one dog comes on to the other dog and steps on it, that's his way of saying, I'm stepping on you. I'm on top of you. Do you feel my feet? Do you feel my power? And they don't say that direct with words. It's not something that we're going to do. Hey, the dog should not be in the chair. No. Okay, well, tell us what's happening in the video, Omar. This is totally inappropriate. The dog is on top of the man. The dog is controlling, pushing the wheelchair back. The dog is face to face, mouth to mouth, nose to nose. That's inappropriate. My space is sacred. My space is not to be invaded. My space as a human being, as the leader of the pack, is to be respected. You're not going to be jumping on. You're never going to. I love my dogs to death, and I'll do anything for them. And I done got all kind of stuff that I done went through about my dogs, right? Ain't nobody going to tell me I don't love my dogs, but you ain't going to never see this type of display of, this is what I call encroachment. Encroachment. Encroachment is a misdemeanor. Okay, so that's not something that's going to get you severe consequences. But what you see what's happening right here, this is an invasion of space. This is no boundaries have been established. And it's very problematic long term because at some point the dog will realize I am the one in control of this space. I am the one that's in control of this arena. I am the one that's in control of this territory. I am the one that's in control of this property. I am in possession. Okay. Yeah. And then you got a whole lot of vocals going on. Let me turn on the vocals. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy. I will be screaming, no, get down, get back. Right? That's how I am with my dogs. And I'm letting them know. Everybody is different. No, the dog is not demanding attention as he would if he were repeatedly pawed a human. Let's go. Now, here we go. This is exactly what we up against, boy buddies. Everybody is different. That dog is not demanding attention. If he was, he would repeatedly paw at the human. He is showing affection to the dog. The dog went to this level because the dog probably understands that he is allowed why you can't talk on a 30-second video. What? This is what we up against, boy buddies. This mentality. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is wrong, in my opinion. And then you got somebody gonna tell us, oh no, it's cool. It's not. Yeah, it's cool, but the consequences long term. This is a great example of what not to do. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for letting us know more about your opinion, but it does not change the fact of the matter. This is encroachment. This is an invasion of space. This dog is not respecting boundaries. No boundaries have been established. Now, tell me what it is. If there is a boundaries, and this is maybe correct me if I'm wrong, Omar. Thank you for your comment. Maybe if I'm wrong, please just tell me what is the dog not allowed to do? Because I don't see, what's off limits? What's off limits? If we can jump on top of me while I'm sitting here at my desk or jump on top of me, and look, it's like, and then we're not only jumping, we're moving the chair back. We're pushing the chair back. What's up, RBG? You feel me? I'm back, baby. Almost, hey, I didn't know. So guess what? Because I'm back, I'm giving it my all, just like I never did. Just like I always do. Giving y'all my all. Every chance. Because you never know with your last breath, with your last day. You never know. So I'm back, and then StreamYard just hit me for $35. So there we go again. Y'all guess it's just meant to be this way today. I want to make this and it's not about, no, I'm not trying to vilify the individual. I'm not trying to vilify the person, because for some people, this is beautiful and this works. And so I don't know the whole context of the video. I don't know what happens before this or what happens after this. Or what we do know, this is a viral moment. The dog is jumping up on top of the man. The man is giving the dog the green light. We're getting a whole lot of face-to-face. And I've looked at a couple videos. Thank you. And if there is some boundaries established, you got to tell me what they are. What? I don't see anything that's the dog off limits to the dog in terms of my personal space. Space is a resource, boar buddies. Space is a resource, boar buddies. Space is important to the dog, psychologically, subliminally, Who controls the space is the leader. If you allow your dog to do anything at any time, are you really in control? Are you as being fair to your dog? A dog has a need of a leader. It is natural for the dog to be a follower. And with that being said, you have to have some rules and regulations, some policies and procedures. How do we conduct ourselves? No, the dog was not being possessive. This is not okay. This is not a possessive video. This is a happy video. This is a great video. This is a show of affection, but this is at the same time, it's an opportunity for us all to learn what not to do. Perfect example of what not to do. Do not allow your dog to put his paws on you, on top of you, and move you around. Because that's what a leader does to a subordinate. If you're the leader and you want to be respected as such, then you move your dog around. The dog doesn't, you put your paws on the dog. This is a perfect example of nothing is off limits. Anything goes. You can kiss me on the face, you can lick me on the eyes, lick me on the head, and that's bacteria. And if this works for you, this is exotic Boerboel family, this is exotic Boerboel way. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at, here we go again. This is what I'm saying, y'all. And this is like exactly what I like to, this is exactly, because there's a lot of different ways to do this dog thing, y'all. Anyway, thank you for the comment, Lori. There ain't nothing wrong with that owner and this dog showing affection that way. If I come home from my work and my dog greets me at the door with the bark of a happy puppy, and I pick him up and he gives me kisses on the face, there ain't nothing wrong with that. He loved his mom and dad. He's left their home by himself more than a whole day. He was like, yeah, I get the chance to play with my toys and fetch and whatever, jump up and I stand to do in my house and put it to. Okay. It's not, and that's, I understand exactly where you're coming from. Thank you for the comment. A lot of people feel this way. Lots of people feel this way. And if you don't respect your dog, there you go, talk to him, Auntie Jan. It's got to be a leader. The dog cannot demand your affection. The dog cannot demand your attention. The dog must be obedient, must be civil in order to earn this reward, in order to earn this re-race, to order to this praise, this affection. You can't just be so excited and happy as you jumping up and jump up, and then I come up and give you a hug and a kiss in the face. That's not how this is about to go. I ain't going for that. Yeah, board buddies. Exotic Boerboel way. This is how we get down. We don't do this. And I'm not trying to say this is wrong for the guy that is working for, because clearly this work for some people. But this ain't how we do it, Exotic Boerboel Familia. And if you want to know how we do it, that's why we have the success that we have had. Or if you like the way that our relationship with our dogs arose and the way that it goes, then I'm letting you know this could be particularly dangerous. Nowhere in the working dog world do you see working dogs, Shepherd, Malinois, Rottweiler, Doberman Retriever, Golden Retriever, anywhere. You never see this type of behavior. Have you ever seen a service dog? Have you ever seen a service dog jumping on top of a person and kissing them, licking them down, controlling the position of the chair? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Charles Cowan says this is a total lack of control. And that's all that I'm trying to say. Please show us some examples, Omar. Please show us some examples. I never see this. This is not the way that you greet your dog. This is just, and look, if you got some opposing views, you're welcome to share. Your dog is not allowed to jump on you. But to each his own. And I have seen this go completely bad. You got these two dogs here. Let's say a piece of meat or something gets out there. You get some meat out there, a piece of meat out there, right? The dogs get into it. Who gonna break the dogs? Yeah, I've competed before. Who is gonna break the dogs apart? These two dogs decide to get, hey, I don't want you on top of dad right now, and then they get into it. They start to have a little scrap or whatever. Who the dogs? You understand? See, so it's context. Yeah, this is cool for now. It's okay as long as it's okay, and it becomes a problem when it becomes a problem. To avoid an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Listen. Thank you, bruh. Listen, that dog shows me more attention than my fiance does. That's why we love our dogs, right? Now, I also have a basset hound and a beagle mix. When I come from somewhere, even if it's just outside for a couple of minutes, when I come in to see, he sees my face and she hears me and talk. No, she physically sees me. She will sit up pretty, and she's kind of a porky little girl. Now, let me tell you, she will sit like that until I walk over here and pat her on the top of the head or stroke her, and so on and so forth. And this is what I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. It's got to be on my time. It's got to be on my terms. It's got to be based off of my conditions. It's not just because I've arrived home and the dog is like, oh, I'm happy to see you. So I get that chance to finally get a chance to jump on top of you and again, put my paws and put my fur all over you. No. First, let me get my dog claws on. I'll be right with you in a second. You know how you're supposed to behave. Don't be jumping and tearing down my stuff. You understand? And it's not about because it's a forceful thing. It's not because I'm a threat. It's not because it's about respect. Look, we don't tear each other's stuff up. We friends, right? You're going to take care of our stuff. We're going to take care of each other. Give me a second. Stay cool. Stay calm. I'll be right with you. Don't be doing all of that barking and stuff. And then I'm going to reward my dog with, once it's calm, with my attention. That's the way, the exotic way. And I know a lot of people have behavior issues. A lot of people have behavior problems with their dogs, right? A lot of times, because that happens, is because we're not respecting the natural dog laws. Natural dog laws is a whole bunch of stuff that we could get into on that. But today is a work day. Don't forget it's Raw Food Day Tuesday. So I got the work to do. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And this is not about, like I say, villainizing no one. I'm not saying my respect of Brickyard. And I appreciate y'all for posting the video, because it's something that we could all. There you go. This is all I'm saying. There you go. My female greets me in an excited manner, but I make her submit and calm down before her. I pet her. And that's all that I'm saying. Calm. We're going to balanced energy. That's what we're going to respect. That's how we expect the dog to behave. That is the behavior that we're going to reward. That is the behavior that we're going to praise. All this excited jumping up and down and stuff, kissing me in my face, I'm not here for that. That's just like, you don't do that with I'm not doing that with my son. You know, everybody have a way that we express love and affection. I don't have no son, but that's not what we do. From training multiple dogs and dogs for police officers, there's nothing wrong with being affectionate. I didn't say that it was. It's a time and a place for everything, and I appreciate that.
Only the owner of the dog will understand the connection between the two. Why reaching dogs' thresholds is key to setting proper markers, etc. Thank you for the comment. Same with my puppy. When he get excited with food, but I don't let him eat until he calm down. Why? Because I'm too dog and I said so. All right. I'm the dog also. Is that what you're saying? You're going to do it my way because I'm the one that's providing the food. I'm the one that's providing the shelter. I'm the one that's providing the water. I'm the one that's providing the comfort. So all you got to do is be a dog. You're going to be a good dog. You're going to be a calm dog. You're going to be a stable dog. There you go, top dog. I could dig it. You're going to be a stable dog, and I'm going to reward you with calm, balanced praise. So you do what you're supposed to do, and it's a working relationship. Boerboels, Zada Boerboel Familia. Establish boundaries with your dogs, please. It's got to be some things, and I don't know what it is and what it is not for you, but it's got to be some things that your dog cannot do. It's got to be some things that's off limits to the dogs, and that's just healthy boundaries, healthy relationship, healthy leadership. It's got to be some things that's off limit. We've been 30 minutes in. I'm about to pull off, y'all, because this is going to be a great day. I got new challenges we facing. And we don't run from challenges. We embrace them. Boy, buddy, this is the exotic way. We not ducking nothing. We got to do what we got to do. Don't take it for granted, boy, buddies. They just hit me for a StreamYard. So look, I'll be back soon. They just charged my account. So y'all can take StreamYard. We're going to be going live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram frequently for the next 7 to 10 days, y'all. Get ready for the marathon, Exotic Boerboel way. I got to get my stuff back the way that it's supposed to be. But I appreciate y'all. I ain't going nowhere. And Exotic Boerboels is still in pursuit of the best Boerboel, the best dog that was ever created. We still in pursuit, and we real close. Hold on, y'all. Let me just show y'all something real quick. Because guess what? It don't stop. I'm so excited. Balto got a son. Balto got a grandson. I'm so glad we did the work that we did when he was here for us. Because had we not bred Balto the many times as we did. Oh my goodness. Let me show y'all something. Check him out, y'all. Can you see that? Sit. Stay. Sit. Yeah. Balto legacy lives. Look. Sit. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this. So this is Balto's son. This is off the $20,000 litter. First of all, let me show y'all his son. I got to do this before I go. I gotta do this. I got to do it because now I'm gonna go ahead and post that one on there. Hold on, let me see. I got to do this. There you go. This is Diesel. Oh man. Okay. I got to do it like this. That's Diesel. That's off that 20K litter. Remember that I told you all about? That's Diesel. We did a whole documentary on that. That's the son of Balto. He really popped out exactly like we thought he would. And good thing, we keep the good dogs. We keeping them close to home. Still in the exotic Boerboels familia, right? So that's him. That's Balto's son. Great improvement over Balto. Doesn't have the excess wrinkling, and you can see that intensity in the attitude. He's a fierce protector. Balto was a little bit laid back for what I like. Then we also got this. Look at this. This is his son. This is the Balto grandson. I'm going to post all of this for y'all too. Look at that. That's Balto grandson. And you can see the influence. So the legacy continues. Hey, I'll be up that way, y'all. Shout out to the Pittsburgh chapter, to my Pittsburgh players. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I don't know where I would be without y'all. Hey, exotic Boerboels family, I don't know where I'll be without y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thank you for the support. I'm going to give you the best every chance I get, the best I have to offer. I'm giving you my all. Y'all want some more of this? Stay tuned, subscribe, lock in, because we're going to keep on coming hard. This is how we do it. And it's just real and it's raw and it's uncut. No, it ain't perfect, but it ain't dressed up. This ain't no acting. We not actors. Real Boerboels dog time. I'm going to catch up with y'all soon. All right, I got